Welcome back, legends, to another episode. As you can see behind me, we have the moon up. So we had full moon last night. It'll hopefully set about an hour after sunrise. I've got the kids down this morning. It's Good Friday. The mission this morning is to collect some fresh fillets for dinner. We've got the Assassin 7-foot Slayer and the Assassin Affinity 9'6". We've set out the burley bag. We've got a lot of hopes and dreams. We've got lures, we've got bait. So we'll get you on the chest cam as this sun slowly creeps up, and we'll hopefully find a few fish on this Good Friday morning. Okay, welcome back everyone. We've managed a couple of fish already. That moon is beautiful. Such a nice silhouette on the water. So we've got a mixture of lures and bait. We've got 2 rods down here this morning. And the mission is just to get a couple of fresh fillets for tonight, being Good Friday. It's beautiful. The wind's actually dropped off quite a lot. And now we just need the fish to come and play. So I said I'll be doing 1 to 3 casts. It's got the micro jig on now. I must note the couple we've caught, they haven't been very small, but hey, we're on the beach, enjoying our time. Nothing better. So probably after 6 to 8 herring for tonight. Got a jumper here. And Jed's over there with the bait rod. So we're just going to alternate between the 2 rods, take turns. See if I can get this one in. We've got quite a steep incline at the moment. That's where we'll lose most of our fish this morning, when they bounce on that sandbar. So we'll just gently lift it in. This Assassin Slayer 7-foot is so fun. Such a lovely little light rod to use down the beach, especially with these calm conditions. Beauty. That's number 3. Lovely herring. How are you going over there, Jed? You good? Any bites? Hang on to the rod. We'll change over, mate. All right, we'll get this one in the bucket. Beautiful morning, and we'll keep casting. Beauty. How's it going, Jed? Still on? Yeah, keep that line tight. Don't lift it too high. That Assassin Slayer. Bring him in, bring him in. Walk back, walk back, walk back. Walk back. Beauty, Jed. Another one on a little micro jig. Oh, waves. Bring him up, walk him up, walk him up. All right, beauty. Another one. Well, they're not big as I said, but we're getting into some lovely West Australian herring. All right, Jed, we'll put this in the bucket and we'll have another cast. Fantastic. How's the morning? Absolute cracker. We're just seeing dolphins. So generally when we catch fish on one profile lure, we won't change unless it gets slow. So just got the 15-gram silver micro jig for Major Craft. I'm going to cast this out for Jed. We've still got the bait rod out, so I've got to be mindful of that. And what's worked so far on this very early Good Friday morning is just a real slow wind. Oh, it might be a shark, Jed. Oh, what is that? There's salmon, I think. There's salmon. Salmon out there. Come get your lure. There's a big score of salmon. Holy dolly. All right, Jed, get that rod, get that rod. Hang on, Jed, you're on, you're on. Jed, you're on, come and get this. We've got a massive school of salmon just come to the beach. Quick, Jed, wind this, I'm gonna get my lure. Wind this in, you got a lure? Chuck it in here now, quick, quick. No, just go, they're right here, look. No, just right there, just right there, look, right there. We've just got this massive school of salmon. Quick, go, there's, oh, dolphins chasing them. There's dolphins, look. There's dolphins chasing the salmon. Go, Jed, you're still on. Yeah. Oh, he's on again. There's salmon here. We've got dolphins. Look at these dolphins, salmon. Oh, and Jed's landed another herring. How cool is that, Jed? Look at the dolphins. That's all happening. All right, we'll get this one in the bucket. We're going to go for a set. They are busting up the salmon. Wow. All right, let's go. We just had a school of dolphins push up some salmon. And Jed, we got baited. All right, do we lose our hooks? All right, let's get some fresh bait on this. It's all happening. Oh, what a way to start the day. All right, Jed, I'm going to cast the other rod while I bait this up. Yep, you can. So what I've got here, I've just got the 9'6" Affinity from Assassin. Just got a Vex pre-made rig with a burley cage. Now I don't mind that it's going to move around a little bit in the surf, Got a nice little bite then, Jed. I might check that. You on? Oh, are you on, Jed? You get, oh, nice. Watch the water. Yeah, mate, you're getting absolute, a lot of fish, right? Oh, yeah, you got another one. Beauty. All right, take your time, walk back. Walk back. That rod is so light, isn't it? So easy to use. Bring it in, bring it in. Beautiful. Nice work, mate. Nice work. There we go. So, oh, that one jumped off. Hooked myself. These assist hooks are super sharp. We'll get that one in the bucket. Wind that up a bit, mate. That's a beauty, Jed. So we're having absolutely no trouble getting a feed this morning and some bait. So that moon, full moon yesterday, the activity is quite good the day after. So that moon will set probably in the next hour or so. Then after that, typically the following few days can be slow, but glorious morning down the local. Lots of keen anglers to my left, to my right. I reckon wind that bait rod in for us, buddy. And we'll see what's on that. But we're almost done, so we've only been down here for probably 20 minutes and we've got a feed. Happy days, so we'll probably let Jed have a few more casts with the lures. They said, beautiful morning. You got a fish on, mate, or? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, look at all the fish right in close in the burley, right in close. Absolutely loving our burley. That burley and the oil definitely is the key to having a better session on the beach. Mate, I'm stoked we came down this morning. Look at all the herring just bubbling. All right, so there you go, wind that in and we'll let you have a couple more casts with the lure. Beautiful morning, mate, absolute cracking morning. Before I even put this, I've just got a herring I caught the other day. I've just cubed it up, just putting it on this Vex pre-made rig. These long shank hooks are so sharp. I've got some of these rigs that are probably over 6 months old, and honestly, they're so sharp. So by the time I put this bait on, I reckon Jed will be on the lure over there. So some mornings lures trump bait, and other mornings bait trump lures. So we want, especially when I bring the kids down, I like to have both options readily accessible. Oh, he just got smashed on the shore again. Go, Jeddy. Yeah, boy. How much fun is this, Jed? So as I said, I didn't even get the rod out. Oh, it's fighting. Go, go, go. Wind it, walk it in, walk it in. Phew. Beauty. So a lot of these ones will definitely, yes, you've got a lot now. A lot of these are quite small. These will be bait. Definitely be bait. We vac sealed and put in the freezer for upcoming sessions. All right, mate, do you want to put that rod? We'll take the rod. I'm going to cast the other one out if you give me a chance. As I said, there's cis hooks obviously doing the damage. We'll get this one in the bucket, and yeah, he'll most likely be bait. And then I'm going to cast that bait rod out if Jed gives me a chance. Beauty, mate, beauty. No, I know they're only small fish, I get that, but you know, this is where a lot of people start their fishing journeys, and I just love being out with the boys. You know, these sessions don't just happen though. It takes a lot of time. We've set up the burley, we've got the oil there. You know, the day after full moon, there's a lot of factors. Obviously a lot of luck's involved as well. And you see those dolphins out there again, Jed? So we'll see the salmon getting pushed in again. I wouldn't be surprised if we see another school of mullet come through this morning as well, this much activity. All right, Jed, I'm gonna cast it out. And I reckon before I get back over to the bait rod, you'll be on. Absolute ripper morning. So as I said, the day after the full moon, I like to fish quite a lot because the activity seems to still be quite, you know, decent. So that moon's still up, I know, but it is the day after full moon. So generally it does still, you know, promote good activity. And I said, I'm absolutely stoked watching Jed fish down here. I mean, we're at a local metro beach, and you know, the opportunities for us in WA, we're just absolutely spoiled with the amount of fish readily accessible to us. So you know, absolutely blessed to live in this state. I said, those dolphins are coming through again, Jed, watch them. Oh, big bust ups. I'll see if I can get these dolphins. Oh, look at them go, look at them go. There's salmon are back, Harley. Salmon are back. So yeah, we've got a pot of dolphins here, and they're just herding up all these fish. I'll see if I can get them on the camera. This is the thing, you get out, you see some amazing things. Look at those dolphins, Jed. So cool. So obviously they're just schooling up the fish. So that's a good sign when you see dolphins. Obviously you can shut down the fishing, but you know there's obviously fish in the area you're fishing. So you got a fish this time, Jeddy? Not yet. Just amazing to see these dolphins. It's just, yeah, absolutely fantastic morning. Fish are a bonus, obviously, and then seeing the dolphins and the fish is just, yeah, it's amazing. No fish that cast, but the dolphins might have scared them off, mate. All right, we'll have a few more casts and we'll see how we go. And you're on again, Jed? Or did you drop it? Yeah, no, he's on. He's still on. Still on. I haven't been able to do much fishing this morning because Jed is absolutely slaying it on the Assassin 7-foot Slayer. This has been an absolute epic morning. One lure, this profile we've kept it on because as I said, when we find the fish and they stick to the one profile, we don't need to change. Wind up the slack a bit, mate. Wind up the slack. That's what happens when you don't. All right, we'll get this one in the bucket and we'll let Jed have a few more casts. Phew. I'm trying to have a cast, but Jed just won't. Oh, watch out, don't let him go near the pole. So this is an absolute epic session. Bring him up, bring him up, bring him up. Such an amazing morning. Yeah, no, keep winding, keep winding. That's going to be bait. We might throw that out on the other rod. Wind it up, mate, wind up. Yeah, wind up the line. No, turn the bail arm. No, the other way, turn it the other way. Keep the line tight. Yes, mate, beautiful. There you go. Bring him in, bring him in. All right, another little hezzer. Keep winding. No, see, keep winding, mate. Yeah, that's it. Keep winding, keep winding. Beauty. Another feisty herring. Definitely the sis hooks. Oh, got some sand in the face for my troubles. All right, put that rod. Jed, am I going to get a fish this morning? I don't think so, he says. All right, put that one in the bucket. We're almost done, I reckon. We'll let Jed have another few casts, and then I'm just going to chuck out the bait rod quickly. All right, put it here. Put it in the rod holder. Beauty, mate. All right. Let Jed have another cast, and Harley's hooked the burley bag. Rookie mistake, mate. Oh, I couldn't even get to the bait rod to set up. Jed reckons he's on, so we'll see if you're on. I don't know if you're on. Is it fighting? Oh, jump. Did you lose it? Oh, hey, yes, he's still on. Bring him in. Yes, Jed. On the white, so it doesn't really matter. Jed's, keep winding, keep winding. Keep winding, beautiful. On the little 5-gram white jig from Major Craft. All right, Jed, you want to have another cast with this? Yeah. All right. Oh, they're spiky, aren't they, when they're tiny? And more sand in the face. So those Vex assist hooks pinning this fish nicely. Just put it in the rod holder for a sec, mate. Wind it in a bit. We'll get this one in the bucket. Oh, we've had a great morning, but we've got to call it a day soon. Got the fish we came for, got some bait. So that little 7-foot Slayer doing the job. And that little 5-gram micro jig with those super sharp Vex assist hooks. So I'll have another cast and then we've got to call it a day. All right, we're done. Was that fun, Jed? Uh-huh. So these are Jed's catch. Jed actually caught all these herrings. So some of them will be bait, some of them will be dinner tonight. On the 7-foot Slayer, you want to go grab the rod, mate? We'll get the rod. Just going to show you this rod. Have a look at this morning, absolute glamour. Bring the rod over, don't hook yourself. Oh, you're gonna hook yourself. I'll grab that. So just hold that rod there. So that's a 7-foot Slayer, paired up with a little 3,000 6-pound, and this little lure that he's gonna try and not hook himself with. That was the lure this morning that did the damage. Little 10-gram micro jig with a couple of sis hooks, 7-foot Slayer, herring bonanza. We're gonna call it a day. Great fun, eh? Beauty. Okay, that's us done this morning. We've had our fun. Still anglers fishing to my right and left, but we've, Jed's had fun taking down the 7-foot Assassin Slayer and actually slayed it on the local herring. Didn't see any other fish, but I saw a lot of dolphins. I reckon they were schooling up some salmon. They weren't mullet. Very big fish getting schooled up. My oil has now left as that sun's hit the water. The wind's picked up. We've had our fun. Thanks for watching again, and hopefully we'll see some of your legends on the water over this long weekend, Easter long weekend. And this weather, this is where we live. We're truly blessed to live in this state. We're going to go home. Jed's going to show his catch off to his mum. We're going to cook some up for dinner, and we're going to use the rest of the bait. What a state we live in. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, be kind, and we'll see you again shortly. Phew.